All right, folks, we need to talk about Brandon Tatum coming out with his video titled Nashville Shooter's Manifesto Gets Leaked. Is it real? As you folks know, Brandon Tatum has a huge fucking problem after the woman that he covets, Candace Owens, and Steven Crowder butted heads months ago. And of course, with Candace Owens, there's still that animosity as well. I watched her video on the Nashville Shooter, and she basically agrees with Crowder on this. So I just want to let you know, simp boy, you're a fucking idiot. Okay? I've called you a fucking idiot before. I want you to watch the video and then we're going to talk about it. Okay? Audrey Hale is a chick. She's born with female chromosomes. She's a chick. She's not a dude. It is scientifically impossible for a female to become a male and be able to give a female the seed to create life. Switching it over, it is impossible medically and scientifically at this point for a male, because of our DNA, to become a woman and be able to bear children. We do not have the skeletal structure for it. We do not have the equipment for it. If a male tried to pass a child through some type of bionic birth canal, our pelvics would break and our insides would burst because we're not designed that way. I am so fucking sick and tired of this motherfucking simp coming out here and trying to discredit anything that fucking Steven Crowder says or does. I said it before on my fucking exposed video and on the simp video that this motherfucker is a goddamn scam artist. He's an absolute scam artist. This is not an honest man right here. I don't give a shit what anybody says. The only reason that he made this fucking video was to get likes, clicks, and ad revenue. That's it. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less, and he's fucking mad that he got scooped. He's asking, is it real? This guy's a fucking cop, okay? He is a former SWAT cop. You can't be just some fucking loser on the force and become SWAT. You just can't do it. But you know what? Maybe I have to call up his old fucking police department and say, was Brandon Tatum actually on the SWAT team? Or did he just ride in a truck? I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to start digging into this fucker's background to find out who the fuck he really is. And let me tell you something, man. When I see what he said on here, you see what he said. He thinks it's fake, folks. Fake. Go and watch the last two Louder with Crowder fucking Rumble podcasts, man. Steven Crowder says how he got the information. Look, I'm not going to fucking put up graphics or nothing. You can go fucking look for it yourself, okay? But this son of a bitch, this fucking Candace Owens simp, has such a fucking complex with Steven Crowder Now, when he's talking about in the early part of the video, man, he wants to run the clip. Like I said, you look at this fucker's content. It's absolutely trash. He uses the content from the news channel. By the way, it's louder with Crowder, not loader with Crowder. They can't even spell the fucking show right in the fucking video. I'm telling you, man, when you see his fucking video and you see the news station, they can't even spell louder with Crowder correctly. It goes to show that they are trying to fucking keep this down. You've heard it many times, not just from me, but from other fucking conservative podcasters, that the big three, Facebook, Google, and YouTube, they're suppressing this because of what was said in the manifesto. Well, the 3 pages of the manifesto, because there's 7 fucking notebooks they still have to go through. Now, Candace Owens said that her source told her that the 2 cops that gave the information to Louder with Crowder are facing termination from the police force. Well, you know what? It's about fucking time that the cops on the police force start saying, hey, man, we have got to release this to the public. The public must know. And the only reason why it needs to be fucking sent out there, the Buffalo Shooter. Do I need to say more? The Buffalo Shooter. But Brandon Tatum doesn't even acknowledge the work that Steven Crowder put in with, I shouldn't say Steven Crowder. Steven Crowder gives all the credit to his investigative team that went out and got this information to bring it to the national eye so everyone can start talking and dialoguing about it because it fucking needs to. Brandon Tatum doesn't want to be a part of that conversation, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't. His channel is all about transgenderism. Look, man, think about transgenderism in this country. At the age of 18, you want to be, you want to call yourself a boy or call yourself a girl. That's your fucking prerogative, man. But unfortunately, I'm not your judge. Big Daddy God is your judge. If you want to live the gay lifestyle at the age of 18, go for it. If you think you're gay while you're still in high school and middle school and whatever, you're going to have to deal with that when you're coming through the ranks. I'm sorry, but you're just going to have to. The last 3 mass shootings. Correction. There were 2 mass shootings before Audrey Hale went in and shot up that school. Both of them were carried out by those in the gay community, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't want to acknowledge that the press is the problem. When you say that these pages are false, they're unauthenticated, my guy, you're supposed to be a SWAT cop, right? Probably trying to make detective when you were in the force before probably fucked up and got put on PAO duty, because that's usually what happens when somebody fucks up. It's not just because you're a good speaker. Trust me. My uncle was a cop. You fucked up, you went in on PAO, a desk duty, or you walked the beat. So somehow you got fucking demoted from a SWAT cop to a PAO. I'm going to have to check into that, man. But I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Yet I digress. when you look at the last 2 mass shootings conducted by the gay community, what did all they see on TV? Mainstream media saying that everybody's out to get them, right? Who are they listening to? Their echo chamber, right? What was their mental state at the time? Probably depressed, pissed off, angry, right? I'm telling you right now, folks, there's a document that all you have to do is put into a DuckDuckGo search, because I don't use Google, or what's this new one I've got? I don't know. But all I know is that, Brave Shields. I look into this search engine, and I find stuff that you don't find on Google, because Google is suppressing all of this, and they want to control the narrative. That's basically shit that happens in a communist country. All right. Oh, Brandon Tatum, did you know that Dan Bongino is going on to Louder with Crowder next week? The Wonder Twin powers are going to activate. Did you know that? Because Dan Bongino is now he's motivated. He's going to go out and he's going to investigate it his goddamn self. So you're going to tell Dan Bongino and Steven Crowder that they're fucking wrong? That for some odd reason, some cop decided, right? Because this is his way of thinking, okay? This is his fucking way of thinking, ladies and gentlemen. Watching the video, that Steven Crowder made all this shit up. He said the fucking photos couldn't be fucking authenticated, right? The documents couldn't be authenticated. Really? Then why the fuck, when you look at the background in the photos, they match up? Why is that? All you have to do is put your eyes on it and go, huh. All right. Well, when they took a picture of her fucking car, in the background, the trees and the banister and everything behind the school in the parking lot matches up with the picture of those pages from the Manifesto. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Brandon Tatum, I'm telling you right now, man, you are the absolute worst fucking authority when it comes to any type of investigation when it comes to this. You don't report the news, man. You're just a mouthpiece. That's all. Well, thank you, phone. You're just a fucking mouthpiece, man. That's all you are. And you're a danger to Steven Crowder, because you hold nothing but fucking animosity and hatred towards the man. Because he called your fucking girl out for shit that she did with Steven Crowder's wife when that video came out on Twitter. And I made that video about you then, and I'm making this video about you now. You're nothing but a fucking mouthpiece fucking simp. Like I said, folks, you know what? I might have said at the beginning of this podcast, hey, watch this video. I'm not giving this fucker the time. You want to watch his video, you go onto YouTube and watch his video. By the way, remember that thing about Steven Crowder and Big Con? Big Con, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what he's doing. He's playing fucking YouTube's game. He won't say the curse words. You know what's really funny, though? Cracker is a racist term for white folk. They'll use that. But when it comes to the other words that are said on those pages of that manifesto, they won't say them. They'll blurt them out. They'll blur them out. They'll play by the rules. Why? because they're afraid to get their fucking channels demonetized. Because that's all they've got, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Candace Owens, she's playing big con as well. I said it before and I'll say it again. She did the same fucking thing on her YouTube channel. I could probably go to her Rumble channel and it's the same fucking video. Her YouTube big con rule fucking video. Same thing with Brandon Tatum. I could go to his fucking Rumble and it's the same fucking thing because he never does the same video twice. Me, I'm on Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. I don't give a fuck about this man. If this man got hit by a fucking bus tomorrow and turned into fucking dog meat, I wouldn't give a shit. I wouldn't lose a fucking ounce of sleep. But you know what I would fucking do? I'd dance a fucking jig on his grave. That's what I would do. Because he's a fucking prick. Am I defending Steven Crowder? Fuck yeah, I am. Why? Because this motherfucker just broke the internet and broke open the biggest goddamn fucking story of the year. This one story, reading those 3 pages, does this. 1, it breaks the narrative of everything that the left has been trying to do for the last 2 years. 2.5 years in this country. I should say for the last since fucking Obama got in office. CRT, DEI, was it, the whole race replacement theory bullshit. Let's see. That transgenders are happy everyday folks. Okay. I've been trying to look it up where Audrey Hale said that they almost caught me in 2021. I would like the FBI to, FBI or BATF, whoever was working on the case, to release that, hopefully, in 2024. That'll all change. President Trump does win the election, and it's looking like he's ahead at this point in time. There's going to be some big fucking changes and a lot of fucking firings, ladies and gentlemen. That I can tell you. A lot of these unelected bureaucrats are going to lose their jobs. My big thing is these types of manifestos, these psychos, I'm going to leave a statement at the end for you to read. And you need to understand something about this statement. Is that you have to be prepared. You have to know how to fight. You have to know how to fight with a firearm. You have to know how to fight with a bladed weapon. You have to know how to fight with a clubbed weapon. You have to fight. If you have to fight for your survival, you have to fight for your survival. It doesn't matter what's in your hand, but you use it. Now, I'm gonna leave that for that. I'm not even gonna edit this, man, because this is just me calling this fucking douchebag out, man. I mean, Brandon Tatum, you're a fucking douchebag, bro. Honestly, anybody can see right fucking through your grifter ass, man. My exposed video exposed you for who you are. You hateful son of a bitch. And like I said, if you got hit by a fucking bus tomorrow, bro, I wouldn't give a fuck. No fucks given if you fucking got hit by a bus tomorrow. Because you're just a prick. Plain and simple, man. You just can't let shit go. And you're saying, is it real? Saying that Steven Crowder basically planted this evidence? No wonder you're not a cop anymore, man. There's no way I would want you on the stack going into a hot fucking situation with me, man. There's no fucking way I would want your barrel behind me, man. Fuck that. Fuck all that bullshit. Now I've got some other things that I could talk about, but honestly, I've gone long over what the fuck I wanted to talk about. Let me hear what you gotta say. Brandon Tatum full of shit? Because I know he is. But if you think that this guy is right, well, you're just another fucking useless fucking potato head in the conservative party. That's all you are. You're a do-nothing conservative. You're just another fucking potato head. Because like I said in previous videos about this clown, Democrats love it when we throw each other under the bus, ladies and gentlemen. They love it. They thrive for it. They live for it. But Steven Crowder came out and broke the internet with the most important story of the year. And until I hear it from one of the parents of the children shot, one of the 3 children. Okay, oh yeah, by the way, Brandon, way to say at the beginning of your video, maybe it was like 4 or 5 people, you fucking moron. You don't even know how many people were killed there, man. It was 6. 3 children and 3 adults, you fucking bonehead. His hatred for Steven Crowder clouds his thought process and his due prudence to go out and actually look at the stories, to go out and research the stories and find the truth about them. Because what does this tell us? There were 2 mass shootings that were from the gay community, and they killed a lot of people. Mass shootings. Audrey Hale comes, kills 6 people. And then she's, gunned by the cops. There are documents out there that will probably never see the light of day. But what we saw today, if you go onto the FBI, if you look up FBI behavioral science profile of a school shooter, she falls under every category of the school shooter. What I'd really like to see, and I'm going to close on this, what I'd really like to see, because I was in the casualty business when I was in the Army, ladies and gentlemen, my job was death. And when something fishy happens, and CID gets involved, they come to us, they go to Graves Registration, and then if the families make an inquiry with their senator or their representative in the House of Representatives, that's called a congressional. Okay? We have to provide Congress with all of that information. And if we don't, that's a bad look on us. Perfect example, Patrick Tillman. Patrick Tillman was given a fucking Silver Star. Patrick Tillman put himself in the line of fire and got hit by friendly fire. He was in the wrong place. He put himself in a bad position. But his family was told by the U.S. government that he died a war hero. That's not right. That would have never happened during my time in the Army. Now, I can give you many examples. Operation Gothic Serpent. Jesus Christ. Wiesbaden air disaster. Thank you, phone. Sextons. Oh my God. The beheading of another soldier where he took the head and brought the head to the wife. That was my case. Family was asking about that. We had to provide documents to their congressman for that. Oh yeah, all that stuff. Yeah. Big Sergeant Rock was involved in that. Okay. And I just want to tell you folks, man, that when a congressional happens, and had this happen at a DOD school, oh yeah, there would have been a lot of congressionals happening, because unfortunately, part of our job is dealing with dead children. That's right. If the child that dies in a DOD school is a dependent, yep, that's our responsibility as well. Yep. So, Brandon Tatum, please go fuck yourself, sir, sideways with a chainsaw, gently. And, yeah. Read what the fuck I'm about to post here. It's going to be coming in 3, 2, one last thing. If you don't own a firearm, go out and get a firearm. Train with it. Train some more. Find a trainer. Train with that trainer. If you do not know how to fight, go learn how to fight. My suggestion, any type of combat sport. Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, catch wrestling, karate, my personal favorite, boxing. Learn how to knife fight. Because one day, when violence comes your way, well, just go ahead and read. You all take care out there. And Brandon Tatum, like I said, man, if you got hit by a bus tomorrow, I'm not going to lose sleep over it, man, because you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit human being and a worthless fucking YouTuber. I don't care how much money you make. Honestly, I really don't. I'm not jealous of you because I'm a better person than you. Why? Because I'm a fucking veteran, bro. That's why. Fuck off my planet, leg. Fuck off and die for all I care. I don't give a fuck about you, man. You're a piece of shit.
Let freedom ring with the shotgun blast!